sovereign citizen do? What's happening, guys? You suck! I'm a sovereign citizen from Naperville. I know all about the gold fringe and how fraudulent it is.
They hit me with a really strong dose of OC spray.
I want to speak to you dead soldiers now! I know the laws, buddy, and I'm waiting for you to do something wrong so I can sue your department.
I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right?
Hi, folks. It has recently come to my attention that noted theoretical physicist Dr. Sheldon Cooper was asked what he thinks is the best channel on YouTube. His answer was caught on camera. Let's watch.
We might consider Schrodinger's cat.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. Now let's talk about today's idiot. What could possibly be more cliche than being arrested at Walmart? What's even more embarrassing is that he didn't need to be arrested. He did it to himself by acting like a child. This happened prior to the virus, so we all know that it was very odd for someone to be walking around in public with a face covering. In a lot of places it was even illegal. Yet this dummy decided to do his shopping while wearing a full-face motorcycle helmet. That is creepy, and he couldn't even be bothered to lift his visor. And to make it worse, he was being followed by this manager, who asked him repeatedly to take off his helmet. When he didn't, he was repeatedly asked to leave the store. He didn't, so of course the police came.
Hey bud, you got some ID on you? Hey. Hey! You have some ID on you? Hold over. What's up? You have some ID on you? Sure.
He's obviously being intentionally difficult with the police, just like he was difficult with the manager, pretending not to hear them. I don't know what his agenda is, but it's not going to work out well for him.
So did you see the manager basically walk up right to your face and ask you to take off your helmet? How did you not see that?
I saw him talking, but he's got a headset on.
I'm standing right next to you. Right next to you. I came up and I said, sir,
I thought you were going this way. I didn't hear you.
I said, stop. I followed you halfway throughout the store.
So let me ask you something. What's the purpose of keeping the helmet on?
It's just faster to get to work, man. Like I said, I'm on my way to work.
Okay, that's just nonsense. I've owned and ridden motorcycles for more than half my life. It only takes a couple seconds to take a helmet off, and I've never shopped while wearing one. He's clearly lying.
I mean, he knows I know because I ride. He rides.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much effort to take it off, put it back on. I mean, it takes maybe like 5 seconds, 10 seconds
It
if that.
doesn't, man, but I've never had any issues where it was like, take it off, or a sign saying that you need to have it off. And like I said,
That's why the manager asked you to take it off.
Like I said, I didn't hear him. I had music playing throughout the
Okay.
street.
You didn't see me? I'm standing right in front of you.
I saw you there, and then I saw you talk, but like again, you have a headset on, so
I can't put my hands on you to get your attention. I was standing
Oh, yeah,
right next to you.
I
Right?
didn't-
Just like I'm standing
I
here with
didn't
the
see
officer.
you come next to me.
I stood right in front of you. Just like I'm standing here, I said, I need you to stop and listen to me. You totally ignored me and kept walking.
Sir,
I got
have
associates
music
that
playing,
were upset and concerned because you're walking around with a backpack with a helmet. Nobody knows who you are.
But I made a purchase.
I'm concerned about the safety of my associates.
Check out this cop. Our idiot friend here has just pegged his BS detector.
No, okay. You're an argumentative person, and I am not the person you want to argue with. You need to take your stand and you need to go like this and pull your head out of your ass, okay? Because you're walking around in a store hiding your face. There's shooters that go on all over the place. This man comes up to you and you want to play. You got a little Senate headpiece going on that you can't stop. You need to listen to learn, not listen to reply. You need to turn that little switch off in your brain that you want to run your mouth and argue every time somebody tells you something. Because this is disturbing the peace. You can go to jail and not go to work. So what's the choice you're going to make, hardhead? You're going to quit walking around businesses with a helmet on, scaring the hell out of people to where you got massive cops all over the place, rifles outside waiting for a shooter to come out? Laugh. Yeah. But that's where we're at. So pull your head out of your ass and quit arguing every time somebody tells you something. I'm telling you, look at what you're doing. You keep wanting to argue with me. I'm not the guy you want to argue with. Wasn't trying to argue. That's why you keep talking. Stop talking.
That is a welcome change from the police that I see that let these dummies play their games ad nauseum. And you'd think his little speech would help Cletus wisen up. but it doesn't.
Okay, so officially being trespassed from the store, don't come back to Walmart. Come back to Walmart, manager, anyone sees you, you get arrested for that.
Now keep in mind, if you come in here again,
Seize ID.
you'll be arrested and you're booked for trespassing. And understand, what he's telling you, you're trespassing from Walmart, it's a national system. You're not just trespassing from this Walmart,
all
you're trespassing from all Walmarts and Sam's Clubs. Alright? So understand that. If something happens and you get pulled over or stopped at one of them other ones for wearing your helmet for stupid stunts like that, you'll find yourself sitting in county. Didn't have to be like that.
Getting banned from Walmart is kind of like failing preschool. But that isn't good enough for this guy. He's going for maximum stupid. And this is how he gets there.
So how many other people you see going to business walking around with a motorcycle helmet on?
Especially with the shootings in Daytona and freaking El Paso just happening.
Your goal is
People are going to be on edge, they're going to be scared, they're going to be worried, okay? You got someone that walks in wearing a motorcycle helmet and has a backpack with military camouflage, they're going to think otherwise. They're not going to think it's just some law-abiding.
you can
See how that
walk and
looks?
chew gum,
It's like common,
take a helmet off.
it's kind of like common sense. I mean, like I said, he rides, I ride. I always take my helmet off. I mean, does it really save you that much time? Today it didn't.
Are you on medication
How old are
for
you?
mental health issues or anything?
How old are you? Tell me how old you are. Tell me how old you are. Okay, you're acting like a little child.
I used to work for a general who would always say, the enemy gets a vote. What he meant is, they can be stupid and die, or they can be smart and live. This guy is stupid, and the police have a great deal of latitude that they're going to exercise. He picked the wrong day to act like a child.
How many times did you ask him to leave?
At least 5, 6 times. Just like he's ignoring you. I walk half the store with him, following him right to the side to ask him. After I told him many times that officers were coming out there, he just kept walking.
I'm thinking about it, especially the way he's acting. If he asked him 5, 6 times to leave, followed him around the store.
I would say so. I'd say we missed the threshold. Why not?
So,
Especially the current behavior.
You're asking about all who leaves the store?
5 or 6 times. Walk right next to him, just like we're walking right now.
You're under arrest for trespassing. You were told to leave the store, and you didn't want to
You want me to
cooperate.
take my jacket off?
Nope, I want you to leave your jacket on.
Turn around, please.
Wait, which way am I turning?
This way. This way. Oh, there you go.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney prior to question. If you cannot afford one will be appointed for you. Do you understand those rights? I'm going to take your silence as a yes. That's my finger that you can feel inside of each one of those, showing you have enough space that they're not too tight and binding. They're double locked, so they're not going to close up. Go ahead and walk. We'll suit you outside here.
did you get the manager's info?
Yeah, I got his info.
Okay, I'll take it.
Thank you, sir.
He said earlier that he was on his way to work. I don't know about you, but I don't ever want to have to call and say that I can't come to work because I'm in jail for being stupid. One thing that I do know is, if you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, it's in your best interest to like and subscribe.